Most editors use CapCut for cuts, transitions, and maybe for some text. But there's a whole layer of visual design that most people haven't touched yet. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a glass effect from scratch in CapCut, and then I'm going to show you 3 completely different ways to use it in your videos. A modern lower third, a floating overlay, and an animated counter that counts to 1 million without you typing a single number. And once you've built it, you will save it as a preset, so you never have to build it again. I'm Agnes, and I'm here to help you master CapCut the easy way. Let's jump in. Let's build the glass card first, because everything else we do today starts here. Add your background to the timeline, go to stickers, shapes, and add the rectangle shape. Change the color to white. Now reduce the opacity to 30% and resize it to roughly the shape you want to work with. Go to corner radius and set it to around 30. Enable stroke, leave the color as it is and reduce the thickness to 1. Now right click and make a compound clip. Go to mask, add mask and select split. Rotate it to around 45 degrees. Place the line at the bottom left corner and add some feather to around 50 to 60. Make another compound clip. Go to video, mask, add mask and choose split again. Rotate it to the opposite direction around -140. Place it in the upper right corner and add some feather again around 50 to 60. It already looks good, doesn't it? But before we do anything else with it, let's save it right now, because the last thing you want is to build this every single time. Right click, save preset, and it's done. Go to media, yours, my presets, and it's sitting there ready to go whenever you need it. And that's the glass card. That's your starting point for everything that follows. Now, let me show you what you can do with it. First up, the lower third, but not the kind you've seen 100 times with a solid color block behind it. We are making a glass one, and honestly, once you see it over footage, you'll wonder why you'd ever go back. Add your clip to the timeline. If your clip already has captions burned in, find a section without them so they don't clash with the lower third. Move your playhead there and bring your glass preset in from media, yours, my presets. Because it's a compound clip, double click until you reach the original shape. For this one, I'm increasing the opacity to around 40 to 45% because the footage behind it is dark and I want the glass to read clearly. Reshape the card into a wide pill shape and position it in the lower third of the frame. Turn on guides and rulers, then drag in some guides so you can line everything up accurately. Once you're happy with the shape and position, adjust both masks to clean up the edges of the glass. When it looks right, create another compound clip so the whole lower third behaves as a single element. Now I'm adding a photo. What you put here is completely up to you. Drag your image to the timeline, go to video, mask, add mask, choose circle and resize it so it fits neatly. Create a compound clip of it, resize it and position it to the left of the glass card. Now let's animate the glass. Move to the beginning of the clip, go to video, mask, add mask and choose split. Rotate it to -90 and drag it left until the glass completely disappears. Add the mask position keyframe, then move frame by frame and reveal the full card. Go to animations, choose slide right and set the duration to 6 seconds. Animate the photo the same way. Move your playhead about 12 frames forward and add the text layer. I'm using SF Pro Display. Go to stroke, set the thickness to around 10, add your color, adjust adjust the size and position it inside the glass. For the animation, choose slide right to 5 seconds, then add the fade out animation at 5 seconds as well. I'm also adding a second text layer about 8 frames later. What you add here is entirely up to you. I'm just showing you what's possible. Create a compound clip of both text layers. You'll notice the text slides in from off screen above the photo, but we want it to appear from inside the glass. Highlight the text compound clip, go to video, mask, choose rectangle, and position it at the edge of the card so the text only appears from within the glass. Then place the text layer between the photo and the glass so it slides in from behind the image. Much cleaner, isn't it? I love it. Now for the exit animation, duplicate the glass layer by holding Option or Alt and drag it to the right. Highlight the duplicate and press reverse. Highlight the original glass layer, move your playhead to where you want it to end and press W to cut off the right side. Highlight the duplicate, move your playhead to where the reverse animation begins. Press Q on your keyboard to cut the left side, then slide it right up against the end of the original. Move your playhead about 7 frames before the reversed clip ends. Highlight your text layer and press W to trim it there. For the photo, move your playhead to the very end of the reversed clip. Highlight the photo layer, go to video, basic, and add a position keyframe. Move about 5 frames forward, drag the photo off screen, and the second keyframe locks that in automatically. Look at that. Slide in, hold, slide back out. That is a proper glass lower third. Quick one before we carry on. If you want free assets to use in your edits right now, there's a free creator starter pack at 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗘.com. You get horizontal mats, social media mats, outline frames, an Apple loglot, and 15 CapCut FX tutorials. Each one is under a minute and designed to create the kind of scroll-stopping visual hooks that make people stop and watch. All free. Links in the description. This next one takes the same glass card and turns it into something completely different. A floating panel sitting over your footage with whatever you want living inside it. Text, a video clip, images, you name it. Let me show you how I've built mine. Add your clip to the timeline, move your playhead about 1 second forward, then go to media, yours, my presets, and drag your glass preset onto a layer above. Open the compound clips all the way down to the base shape. Reshape the card to whatever size works for your layout. Clean up the mask edges the same way as before, then create a compound clip and position it wherever you want it on screen. I'm moving mine to the right side of the frame. Now go to animation, choose slide up and set the duration to 5 seconds or adjust it to whatever speed fits your video. Now I'm adding a clip inside the glass. Drag it to the timeline about a second after the glass appears. Resize it, go to video, mask and choose rectangle. Round the corners so it matches the glass card. Create a compound clip and move it inside the glass, adjusting it to sit cleanly within the card. Go to animation, choose slide up. I leave the duration at 5 seconds. Now for the text layer, I'm adding a few to go along with my clip, but this part is completely down to what you want to show inside your glass card. Add your text, choose your font, go to stroke, set the thickness to around 10, add your color, size it to fit inside the glass and position it. Do the same with each text layer, staggering them on the timeline so each one appears when you want it. Highlight all text layers, go to animation, slide up and leave it 5 seconds. Create a compound clip, The last text layer is sliding up from below the screen, which doesn't feel quite right. We want it to reveal from inside the glass card. So highlight the layer, go to Video, Mask, choose Rectangle, and position it to the bottom edge of the glass. Much better. It already looks perfect, but I want to add one last touch. Select your video layer inside the glass, go to Video, Mask, choose Split, reposition it, and add some feather to the lower edge of the clip so the bottom fades into a gradient rather than cutting off sharply. Watch it back. Look at this. Brilliant. See how that completely changes the feel of the clip? The glass frames it, the layered elements build up on screen, and the whole thing feels like a design, not just editing. And for the last one, we are taking the glass card in a completely different direction. An animated counter that rolls from 0 to 1 million inside the glass. And I didn't type a single one of them. I'm adding one of our motion backgrounds to the timeline, then going to Media, Yours, My Presets, and dropping the glass effect on top of the background. Do the necessary adjustments if needed. I'm happy with the shape, maybe resize it a bit, and go to Animation, slide up and push the duration all the way up to 1 second. Now, rather than typing thousands of numbers manually, I asked Claude to generate an SRT file that counts from 0 to 1 million. I already imported it. We can find it under Text, Local Captions. So move your playhead a little forward and add your SRT file to the timeline as your third layer. Each entry in the file is a caption with a dollar value, and CapCut loads them one by one, as you can see. Go to the very end and lengthen the last caption so it holds when the count reaches the end. Highlight all the captions, give them a nice font. I'm using Semi-Bold here. Resize, make it even bolder by pressing the B button. Add a yellow color to make it pop, and set character spacing to -1. Untick uniform scale and adjust the scale height to around 265. Now, with all captions still highlighted, hold Option or Alt and duplicate it a layer above. Create a compound clip of the original layer. Now, adjust the color of the upper layer to, let's say, orange, so we can create that two-tone transparent look. Create a compound clip of the upper layer as well. Highlight the upper clip, go to Video, Mask, choose Split, rotate it to -180 degrees, and add some feather to around 25. Highlight both layers and create another compound clip. Go to Speed and set it to around 4 times. Then go to Animation, choose Slide Up, and set the duration to 5 seconds. Create another compound clip, play it back. You see, the numbers are rolling, but they're appearing from below the frame rather than from within the glass. To fix that, highlight the layer with the numbers, go to Video, Mask, choose Rectangle, and position it over your glass card. This hides everything outside the card, so the numbers appear to roll off from within the glass itself, and the whole thing feels natural. The counter is looking great already, but it still feels a little empty. I'm adding our logo as well to give it a bit more personality. Place it a few frames before the rolling numbers appear. Resize and reposition it. It's still a bit too big. Let's make it even smaller and place it right here. Perfect. Now add the slide up animation to 5 seconds. Look at that. Such a simple addition, but it brings the whole design together. And the best part? Every single thing you've seen today was built from the same preset. You built it once, and then you just shaped it differently each time. That's what knowing your tools actually gets you. Now, if you want pre-built motion graphics, you can drop straight into your edits, just like I did. The motion graphics pack has 15 graphics with over 50 variations, UI elements, shapes, and animated assets built for storytelling and engagement. Links in the description. If this video helped, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. Now go create something awesome, and I'll see you in the next one.